What if I told you the most beloved children's movie of all time was actually a nightmare that destroyed a 16-YEAR-OLD girl's life? Prepare to have your childhood memories shattered as we expose the dark secrets behind The Wizard of Oz that Hollywood tried to bury forever. The yellow brick road was paved with something far more sinister than good intentions. Picture this. You're 16 years old, Hollywood's newest star, and every adult around you is systematically poisoning your body and mind. What you're about to discover will make you realize that The Wizard of Oz wasn't just a movie. It was the beginning of one of Hollywood's most tragic stories. Those rosy cheeks and bright smile you remember? They were chemically manufactured by a studio that treated a teenage girl like a disposable product. And it all started with a little white pill. Here's the shocking truth. MGM executives were literally running a drug operation on their own lot. They gave 16-YEAR-OLD Judy amphetamines to keep her skinny and energetic for 18-hour shooting days, then barbiturates to help her sleep at night. This wasn't medical treatment. This was systematic drug abuse of an underage person. The studio monitored every calorie Garland consumed. They put her on a diet of chicken soup, lettuce, and diet pills. A growing teenager was surviving on 500 calories a day while working grueling hours. When she fainted from exhaustion, they gave her more stimulants. But the drugs were just the beginning. The snow falling in the poppy field scene? Pure asbestos? Yes, the cancer-causing material was literally raining down on the cast. The Tin Man's silver makeup contained lead-based paint that hospitalized Buddy Ebsen and nearly killed him. The revolutionary Technicolor makeup was so toxic it burned the actors' faces. Garland's skin would blister and peel after each day of filming, but the show had to go on. Studio doctors reportedly used powerful numbing agents on her face just so she could keep working. The physical abuse was matched by psychological cruelty. When Judy couldn't stop giggling during the Cowardly Lion scenes, director Victor Fleming took her aside and slapped her across the face. Hard. This wasn't discipline. This was assault of an underage person. MGM executives would scream at her about her weight, her performance, her appearance. They convinced a 16-YEAR-OLD girl that she was worthless without them, creating a psychological dependency that would destroy her for life. The aftermath was a slow-motion tragedy that played out over decades. The drug addiction that started on The Wizard of Oz set never ended. By age 30, Garland was taking up to 20 pills a day just to function. The studio had created a monster they couldn't control. Look at this exclusive footage of Garland's later performances. You can see the physical and mental deterioration. The bright-eyed teenager who sang "Over the Rainbow" became a hollow shell, desperately searching for the happiness that Hollywood had systematically destroyed. Her personal relationships crumbled under the weight of addiction and trauma. 5 marriages, 3 children who barely knew their mother, and a career that became a desperate attempt to recapture the magic that had been stolen from her childhood. At just 47 years old, Judy Garland died of an accidental overdose in a London bathroom. The pills that MGM had given her at 16 finally claimed her life. The yellow brick road led to a dead end, and Hollywood had known it all along. Today we have child labor laws, on-set tutors, and strict regulations about working hours for underage person. But these protections came too late for Judy Garland and countless others who were sacrificed on the altar of entertainment. So next time you watch The Wizard of Oz and feel that nostalgic magic, remember, you're watching the systematic destruction of a young person's life, disguised as family entertainment. The real Wicked Witch wasn't in the movie. She was running the studio. There's no place like home? Judy Garland never found hers because Hollywood stole it from her when she was just 16 years old.